What's bad today, man? Ducking yourself, hey, don't care of the hey. I'm saying the wrong part, man. Ducking yourself, hey, only the real can relate. I determine my fate. Coach Your Gut podcast. My brother, you're. What it do? It's your boy, DJ No Freshman. I always got my people. You already know what I'm doing. Shout out to the people, man. It's your boy Faith on the most brother, aka Mommy for your mommy. President of Wet Lives Matter, 'cause if it ain't wet, it don't even matter. So let's spoil that need, man.
Yo, come see me. It's the Coach One Cup podcast, man. Support the guys. It's the Morning Cup. It's your boy Corey. And I'm here to tell you, be not afraid. Be courageous. Go get it, man. We are them people.
What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ No Freshman. I always got my people with me. You already know what I'm doing here.
Yo, it's your boy Trey Pound, the boy brother. Y'all already know. They call me Bitch P. Very soaking drums. President of Wet Lives Matter. If it ain't wet, it don't even matter, man. Play me my scene.
Peace and blessings. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, tapping in for your daily cup. A new series we're going to be doing, almost every day, man. Make sure to tap in with us at tcuppodcast.com for all of your Culture Uncut podcast products. We have coffee, we have merch, but definitely support the guys. We got a lot to talk to on this beautiful MLK, Martin Luther King Day, Monday. It's a little drizzy down here, a little gloomy, but nonetheless, we celebratory, man. Happy Dr. King Day, fellas.
Oh, yeah, man.
There's a lot going on today.
Yeah, free that ass. Thank God Almighty, free that ass.
What a day to get inaugurated in, right? Usher in a new thing, Elon throwing up Nazi signs. It's crazy, bro.
Nice. You have any? You guys have any MLK traditions y'all do at the crib, or y'all just
I'll just pretty much kick it, bro. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm maxed out after a little while. I don't played all the speeches. We acknowledge him for sure, but it's good to acknowledge. Don't take anything for granted. He's one of our founding fathers of our culture. He's a staple. He's a legend in a lot of capacities. I know we like to make light of a lot of things the civil rights movement was, but it is the largest civil rights movement in the entire world. Might be in the history of the world. I don't think any other movement brought more freedoms and rights to anybody, because it didn't just benefit us. It actually benefited the world, and why so many immigrants try to, travel towards America. I don't think they were trying to come here when they were slaves here.
Oh, no. Let them boy get that beating first, then we'll follow up after
We'll
that.
come after work, after the field's already plowed, bro. We'll be in there after.
They see them dogs, boy, they put them dogs on them boys, man.
You do anything special, Trey?
I usually do the same. I usually put his speeches on and go for a walk. But I've been so swamped with homework and whatnot, I just ain't get the opportunity to yet. But I do love all the love that I've been seeing, on all the social media outlets and whatnot. Last show you talked about legacy and whatnot, and what people are gonna say after you gone. He getting a lot of love, man. He always get a lot of love, and a lot of sacrifices were made. Salute to that brother, man. I hope one day when it's time, when most riders is up out of here, everybody got good things to say about me.
What's wrong with that, man? Hey, you ain't cook no ribs today?
No pork on my fork, my brother. No.
You ain't
I
putting
ain't pig on no day.
What happened? I sent you for vegan chitlins.
I don't like regular chitlins, so you gotta give me the vegan version of it.
Yeah, I don't think I ever seen. See, that's the thing. Nobody say nothing about vegan. We say plant based. You throw one little thing out there, boy, people get a little sensitive about it. You say one little thing about you eating better or living a better lifestyle, niggas get offended. Boy.
Vegans eat plants too, right? What's the difference between a vegan and a plant-based
Vegans don't believe it's a lot of just lifestyle things, not just eating when it pertains to vegan. Leather, depending on body lotions, care, toothpaste, all of that stuff, man. They really into using no animal products. And then some vegans eat cheese though, right? And I don't eat cheese, so I'm with Trey. Just more plant-based, vegetarian, I would say. Vegetarians and vegans are different. Like all of these names and labels, I just like to say plant-based because I do indulge in fish. Not all fish, but certain fish. No
So you're
shellfish.
pescatarian.
No, I'm not pescatarian because they eat cheese and they eat shellfish. I don't eat shellfish.
Yeah,
Enough of
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Enough of our diets, man. We got some things we need to top, but we ain't got a whole lot of time. We want to keep this thing 30 to 45 minutes, man. So let's tap in with some daily news or what's popping over the weekend. What's going on? What y'all got on your mind?
Nothing, bro. Nothing. Easy weekend, bro. Chill, relax. Cool weekend, just like I like it. Light.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a whole lot going on in the streets, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people talking. Snoop Dogg done went out there and, he done, after he had his old little rant before with the last administration, he done went out there and got the disco set down there at the inauguration. Seen a lot of MAGAs out there pissed off, man. They done went out there. They can't even get, they told them boys, be moving the party inside, man. No, you got boots on the ground out there, man. Tell us how it's going.
I got no boots, no ground. But they mad. They mad because they can't get in the building. Trump said, "Nah, we shutting it down. We bringing it inside. Ain't no outside." I think like 250,000 people had got tickets, and only 600 can show up to the event indoors. So they said it was too cold to be out there. I don't know, but I think it's something more than that, bro. Everything going on in the world, I think they moved it in for security reasons. They're using the cold as a reason because people still outside when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be outside, bro, everybody know bundle up. If you get frostbitten and all that stuff, that's on you, bro. That's an idiotic move on your part. But I just think it was other reasons they're not saying as to why they moved it indoors. So.
Yeah, I mean the culture is a little bit upset at like Trey was saying, talking about not just Snoop. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, Rick Ross all performed. That was an inauguration ball of some sort. I think two of the three, both in the past, have said that they would never do anything with Trump. People have been in a little bit of an outrage and outroar trying to cancel people. You know how our culture do, man. You just can't put your hope into it's celebrity stuff, bro. Like, I don't hold on to the hopes and the words of celebrities, bro. They'll say anything and do anything for $1, bro. At the end of the day, nothing's gonna change whether they perform for the president or they don't. Like, it don't really affect my day. I just don't know why we get caught up on celebrities' words. Like these people will say and do absolutely anything for a profit and $1. And after what 2024 was, we already seeing how celebrities give it up. Like it's real weird on that side with a lot of different things, man. So like it's other things our culture need to be worried about and just really putting our energy into. And it ain't celebrities or who performing at the inauguration. I couldn't care less, bro. We cancel rappers for performing for Trump, but we don't cancel them for murder culture, drug culture, any other degenerate stuff we push upon our culture. We don't cancel no rappers for that. We say free Lil Durk and we celebrate Big Meech coming home, but if a rapper goes to perform for the president, we gotta get him out of here. Like, who cares, man?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I don't get it. I don't know why we worried about grifters, man. Grifters have been around for centuries. People who
What's a grifter?
Somebody who will do anything for money, pretty much. Like they entertainers. That's what their job is, to entertain. I don't put too much stock into who they political decisions, and they don't have any influence on my life on who to vote for, who not to vote for. Snoop Dogg, nobody listen to Snoop Dogg music like that no more. Nobody listen to Nelly no more. Them people need money just like we need money. Man told them, "Hey, I got a bag for you. Come do your job." Them boys want to come and sing.
Would you go perform? If they called you, would you go perform?
He's
performing a job for the president right now. Like, it ain't the same, but what's the difference, like, with getting a check from the government when you don't agree with it? There's no difference, man. Plenty of people work for the government and they don't agree with the government.
I think like it depends on like when you are of that status, you kind of like have some type of like you like he said, I'm the boss, right? You can pick and choose on who you want to work for, who you want to take a check for. Like if you are entrepreneur, you have that type of.
We all can pick and choose who we want to work for, bro.
Yeah. So it depends on like if you don't feel like you're doing anything as far as morally wrong, as far as like your morals, like everything, you can accept $1 from anybody and feel good with it, then by all means go for it. But I can't just like do anything for money or like take, any job for money. Like if I'm the business, if I own that entity.
So what I'm saying is like your music heard by these people anyway. So you're not going to go and perform that music and be paid a handsome fee for it. When they listen to it anyway, they could put a playlist on to jam your music, but they'll pay you more to come and do it in front of them.
I think that's different though, like them being able to listen to my music and me performing at their venue, right?
For me, I don't see the difference. It's these same people gonna go play it in your car, and I'm only gonna get pennies on the dollar for it, or I can go get millions to go perform in front of them the same song that they was gonna give me pennies for if they played it on one of these streaming sites. So I mean, depends on how you look at it, bro.
Yeah, like I said, like one, you're paying a service for it. One, like your music's already out there to the world. But for me to go, I think you can pick and choose on like where, like if you had the ability to say, all right, I don't want to do business with this person for XYZ. Yeah, because I already got a product that's out there they can go buy from wherever. But as far as saying, okay, I want you guys to come into this venue and do this podcast entertainment.
So how would you feel if they
like so you would do your podcast show in front of anybody? You don't care.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
I would, because it's just like a preacher, like stopping people from coming into his congregation because he don't believe in their lifestyle. Like if I got a message, whoever listening ain't finna change my message. I got something, a gift that or whatever, a message that I want to deliver to the people. So it wouldn't even matter who the audience was. So I'll do a podcast in any room. I ain't finna shuck and jive. Like I'm gonna be who I am in every room. I just think from like a job perspective, a job is a job. We all have, like, celebrities don't have more rights than us. Like we have the same powers and the same rights. We can empower ourselves the same way they can. If, like I said, if people can, whether a senator or anybody else cannot agree with the top of a government and still go perform a job, military the same way, they cannot agree with, and vote it differently with who's at the top, but they still gonna go perform a job. Like he's performing his job for a check. Like we looking at these people like they're just higher, not us, but our culture look at these people like they're higher and they have more power than us to a certain degree, yes. But when taking money for a job, I think it's all the same, man. I don't think there's any difference in, going to perform a job for a government that you don't agree with. Plenty of people in the military were doing just that, man.
Military is different though. Like I wouldn't just do any job for money because I'd have this service that I provide for everybody. This is what I'm saying. Military,
a job is a job. A check is a check. Like I don't understand what the difference is.
I mean, that's everybody have their own like moral compass on and have like limits to who they would and would not accept money from. That's just
the United States government is paying Rick Ross to perform.
Yeah, I don't care either way. To be real with you, Rick Ross got a form. He got to figure out how to pay for. He got Diddy allegations. He got to make sure this man wipe his name from all Diddy work. He like, man, I see what it's going. I don't want none of my Diddy tapes out there. Let me go ahead and see if I can clear my name up real quick. So let that man. I don't give a damn who performed for who. Like that don't have nothing to do with me personally. I think the crazy thing is, right, like it's a crypto ball. Then old girl just came out with a whole meme coin following this. Like his wife Melania came out with a meme coin, and that's one thing that's like kind of like sketch. Like, all right, doing a crypto ball. Now the president got a meme coin. Now his wife got a meme coin. Is this gonna be somewhere nigga just go put their money into, and boom, gotcha, I'm out. Another doggone rug pull.
Exactly what it is. It's a meme coin. It holds no value. So
right,
you can't buy nothing with it. It's exactly what it is. So if you go and invest in it and you get the rug pulled under you, you deserve it.
Right. And then you got these certain celebrities coming out advertising for these different doggone coins. And it's almost like old Hawk Tour girl, you know what I'm saying? Like she go out there and everybody go throw their money.
I don't think Hawk Tour girl is like the president of the United States. I think it's a little bit different. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I'm just watching it and monitoring the whole situation because I don't know a whole lot about what their play is in cryptocurrency, any of that. But it's just at the end of the day, it's an investment that we all should probably pay attention to, just to watch. With an open mind. I don't want to say either negative or positive about it because I don't know have a lot of information on it. But yeah, crypto is the future. Currency wise, the American dollar has been doing, little decline here. So we know cryptocurrency is something that they all about to play with. Government is just trying to find a way to regulate it and to have their hands on it a little bit more. So I'm just watching it, bro. It could be a rug pull, but even in the rug pull, you can make money and get out if you know what you're doing. There's been a lot of coins that were rug pulls that a lot of people made money off of. So all of it's just gambling and investing a little bit. That's my opinion on the coin. I don't know a whole lot about it.
I just seen the dirty work when it comes to the meme coins. Yeah, do your homework by all means. If you can make a bag off it, then go for it, bro. It's just a lot of things to watch out. I thought it was weird too. Like all of a sudden, what happened to all the drones, man? Like the drones was just flying around everywhere. Every 5 minutes, people had footage of different drones, and boom, out of nowhere, disappeared.
Life. That's how
It's a
pretty much
stage.
everything.
I
Everything
think
we
they
on
try
to
to
the
create.
next.
I think
On
they
to
use
the
them
next,
try to
bro.
create some hysteria as well.
On to the next. It's like people stop talking about the fires. Fires still going on. Wind's about to kick up this week again. And it's just on to the next thing that the media tells you to be outraged about. So just waiting for that. You just wake up in the morning, turn on social media, whatever they outraged about, you go on the news channel. And that's pretty much what they're pushing for people to be outraged about.
I can see that. Y'all got any final takes on it? I agree, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, no freedom is going to come in the hands of no president, in my opinion. But, you just got to go learn the rules of the game and play to win. But next topic, man, it was brought to you by one of the friends of the show. She had hit up Nova. I don't know if you guys got a chance to look at it, but it was in regards to Naziah Harris case. Have you guys got a chance to see that?
Yeah, that's a tragic. Their cases, man, there's so many people I want to punch and need to be locked up behind it.
You're starting off with violence, huh? You want to do the rollout of the case, or what's going on with it?
So the case is last January 9th, 2024, she went missing and nobody knew where she was. So things came about. They end up pinning it on the aunt's boyfriend, who was a convicted sex offender. They looked into him and they found this evidence. They found in the phone them having sex, like text messages back and forth about them having sex and stuff, actively gauging sex. Possibility that she was like 4 months pregnant at the time that she went missing. And my whole thing was, how can a child, and this was dating back to 2022, they found text messages, sexually explicit text messages, and hearing them read them in court is so disturbing, because you're having this little child talk to this grown man as if this is like she's talking like a grown woman to this man, like very explicit conversation that no kid should be having. And the fact that no one in that house, because the aunt allegedly had like five, I think she got like 5 kids for the guy. And what he does is, if you look at the women, you can pretty much tell what type of target he goes after. He goes after like low self-esteem, low income having women. And I guess he provides like money for them and stuff like that. And so he uses them to get to the kids. He even was convicted, like he sexually assaulted his children. Like his 4-year-old daughter had chlamydia from this guy. Yeah. And it's like, why would you have someone like this around your child, around any of your children? Why would you even have children with this guy? And to leave your niece alone with this guy at his shop, so-called, helping him clean up his shop and things like that, and nobody realized what's going on. This is his MO. This is what he does. And y'all just let him do it freely. So that's why I say I want to punch everybody that was around her, that had any contact with her. I want to punch her. How can a little child walk around school 4 months pregnant and not a teacher say anything? How a teacher not notice that? They notice any other bullshit, but they don't notice that this little 13-year-old girl is pregnant, 4 months pregnant.
It's wild. It's something that it's not the first time we talked about it on this show. I know there's been other cases in the past. So you got a chance to look at this?
I've been vaguely following it, man. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. Where's she from again?
Detroit. Her mom was a crackhead. So apparently, what I've been reading up, the grandmother, she lived with the grandmother, and the grandmother, if I'm not mistaken, had her mom's siblings in them at a young age, like started at 11. So I think she had 7 kids. The grandmother, like she already born into a family down 300 points. Her father died from like massive heart failure or whatever. He wasn't in her life he was absent for a long time, and then he tried to come back, but he was dying when he came back, and then she went missing and stuff. Mama has no contact with her. So the child was just set up for failure. Everybody, the system failed her, her family failed her, just everybody in her life failed her. And it came to the point where now they have this guy in custody. He was in jail on an unrelated charge, serial sex offender, and this guy is just out and about. And this is what I talk about when they talk about laws, how they don't take sex offenses serious, and they allow these people to continue on with their life and walk around. But the minute you get caught with some drugs or a legal moving violation in the car, they want to throw the book at you.
Yeah, they say stats and studies show that 93% of sexually abused children know their abuser. It's
Yeah,
often a family member or a friend or somebody close to the family, man.
and they groom them,
Percent, bro.
and he groomed her, and nobody in that house said anything. Like you can't, come on, the way she was talking to this guy, no child is gonna be normal or behave normal around this person, right? Like she talking about having threesomes with this guy and everything, and it's just so explicit, man, and it's just like so messed up that adults allowed this to go on.
Well, that's one of the ways to, it was saying when I was reading about it that you can recognize that, like sometimes, in this case, the signs and everything was there. Like they had all the evidence and everything showing what was happening, right? But it was saying that like what you can do, like if you don't have all the signs, but sudden like behaviors as far as like depression, inappropriate level of like sexual knowledge. When you were saying she was talking about like threesomes and all this stuff, like a child that age shouldn't be talking about that type of graphic stuff, right? They say that's one of the signs that they have been like they've been introduced to something or they've been molested or abused. You know what I'm saying? And that's scary, especially like me and bro, we got daughters, and you see like, and we've also, I'm pretty sure, I don't know the stats of like how often this. Well, actually, I said 93% of everybody. I don't know. It's just one of
I'm
them
just
tough
looking up
things to
stats
even
now.
like talk through. What you got?
Yeah, I'm just looking it up. I just like try to find out like stats on some of this because it's just more common. Like this isn't a extreme case, right? Where it got to the point where death and a whole lot of things is happening, right? So this is just like super extreme to the outcome. But there are some cases, there's a lot of cases, and this is I don't think this is like far-fetched. I think when you start speaking to a lot of brothers like on an intimate level, they'll tell you how like they know an uncle, or we all got an uncle in our family, or a cousin or auntie or somebody that does this in our family, and how why I don't go to this extreme, but most of the family knows that uncle, Lawrence, just to throw a random name out there, may touch on the kids, and they just push it on from generation to generation, but that's hurt and pain. Once that little girl, like, hurt people. So a lot of people that are molesting have been molested themselves. And I was trying to find the stats on that. And you just keep passing down these generational curses, man. But you just gotta hold people accountable. If you're a man in the family, to anybody that's listening to this, bro, like, and other men in your family or other grown people in your family that may touch kids in the family, you gotta end the generational curses in your family. Somebody gotta break the curses, man. Somebody gotta stand on business. I ain't telling you to go murder nobody, kill nobody, but holding them accountable to, nah, bro, like you can't be at family events, or my child ain't going to your house. Like you just gotta stand on something, man, because this is very common amongst families. This is the far fetched, and this is they don't talk about it. It's taboo.
It's the open secret, but nobody talks about it. Nobody addresses. Nobody corrects the person. They still want to welcome, get up and go get that uncle a hug. No. If he ain't dead, he better not come over here ever, because he gonna end up dead.
Yeah,
that's something to me. That's a crash out of offense. And bro, just take care of me when I go to prison. Just take care of me.
I think that's the hard and challenging part too, because when it happens to a child, or like if another child was, I guess, in that atmosphere, I think there got to be like some type of like family like level of like protection, to where we training and teaching our kids to be able to like have enough courage to speak up in different instances. You know what I'm saying? And oftentimes I don't want to put myself in a childlike mindset, but like another child may be scared to talk about something like that, or don't know how.
I feel like as an adult, as a parent, you have to encourage your kids and welcome that behavior, that they can talk to you about anything and confide in you in those things, because you want to nip it in the bud as soon as possible. Even if somebody say something to them inappropriate, go ahead and handle it. And then what a lot of things that you run into is the kids try to tell adults, but the adults don't want to
talk about it.
Feathers.
Talk about it.
Ruffle no feathers.
I'll wait on you to start. I was about to slide in
Like,
with that. Like the kids, when the kids do go to the people that they trust and they have their security in,
they don't believe
and it's brushed to the side, then that like what happens to that kid's mindset, self-esteem, and a lot of things going forward, bro. Like it'll devastate if you go to the people that's supposed to protect you and you tell them that somebody's mistreating you sexually and there's nothing really done. Like that can destroy your mindset, and like that's trauma that a person would take on the rest of their life. It's just brushed under the rug way too much, and not me, not I, bro. Like, and I don't want to get too much into my family business, but yeah, I gotta stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I find out something like that, bro, like as a man, I can't deal with you no more, my brother. Like, we gotta have a really come to God moment, and there's gotta be some forgiveness and some healing, but we can't just move on from something that
nah, it ain't gonna be
traumatic,
never,
you know.
it'll never be no understanding or forgiveness with me with something like that. That's not a sin I'm willing to forgive. You can work that out with God, but not with me.
And then it'd be
I
like,
hear you on that.
doggone crazy. I'm trying not to cuss too, but golly, boy, this make a nigga want to cuss. Boy, it'd be like the family members that have this secret or know this secret, and they wonder like, oh man, and the child start doing drugs or being like you
Talk
know, get
about
into
it.
different realms of like crimes and prostitution and stuff like that, and they want to just throw all the blame on the child. She's a bad student. She's not making grades, or he, you know what I'm saying? They don't ever want to say
She
you know.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why
She
fast?
managed.
How did she even
Yeah.
even know about that? Who introduced her to that? Because, you know, I see kids playing with toys all day. They ain't talking about sex. They ain't talking about sex unless somebody adult introduces that to them and grooms them for that. It's
But
just
you
a
know how
sick man
devastating
mindset.
that is, bro, as like you get grown and you start, because you hear the conversations like adults are having, calling, you know, these children fast and whatnot. And you going on with what you hear. And then you become an adult and you find out that your cousin, your girl cousins that you love and adore, you know, and you looked at a certain way, you know, and they were being called names, that they were also mistreated and nobody stood up for them. As a man, as a protector, like I'm protecting the women in my life, bro. Ain't nobody been I put a hand on no woman in my life. Like you talking about crashing out, yeah, I'm down to crash out about the women in my life, and I'm talking about every single one of them. Like you just not finna put your hand on no woman, and that's what we here for. Like we kings, bro. And if you're not, as a culture, when you're not protecting your women, like what are you doing? So the moment I find out, like my cousin older than me, my cousin's older than me, and I find out something like that, bro, I'm ready to stand on something about something that happened when I was like 5. You know, I don't even know where it went down. But when you find out that type of stuff and like nothing's been in this, no real healing, you know, and you see the pain and the hurt around your family and you're dealing with certain things, bro. Like you got to get to some healing, and the only way to get to some healing is revealing. You can't heal what you don't reveal.
And the big thing about that, bro, they don't stop. They just change the victims.
Yeah.
That's it. They don't stop.
Yeah.
You just get new victims.
And what made me even mad, because this person ain't no accountability being had, and I got a daughter now that's around this predator, and I don't even know he's a predator.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it's
nobody
safe.
talk about it
because nobody has told me, like nobody has said anything. Y'all brushed this under the rug. Like now, there's another potential victim that could either go either further, because, like you said, they don't stop. They just move from victim to victim. Bro, you just got to stand on something, bro. Like when the old cliche thing, you don't stand on something, you'll fall for everything. It's true, man. You got to stand on something. It's uncomfortable, but.
And we was talking about like health. If it, Lord forbid, but if it does happen in your home, you got to go ahead and call the right people. You know what I'm saying? Call the doggone child abuse hotline. Get the child some medical attention. See is everything that's going on with her physically.
Call the coroner.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna call them too, but I'm still. You still
child
gotta
get some healing. Yeah,
the
it
child
ain't just
go
pray at
healing,
the church. It ain't just
nah.
like we're talking about. Like,
but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, you cool, bro. I know you ready to kill somebody, so I want to give you the room to do it.
I'm just saying that's
I don't want to stop you.
Clearing it up.
Executable offense. That's an executable offense.
Yeah.
That's an executable. I'm calling the coroner, and the child gonna get there, but the child gonna get professional help. But the coroner coming.
I help you hide the body, man. Just don't snitch on me if you get caught. You did it by yourself, man.
Oh, he telling, boy.
You get jammed up, don't mention my name.
I'm taking my charge. I'm taking my charge on. I'm standing tall on that in front of the judge. And then I'm probably gonna cuss the judge and them out for wasting my time, sentencing me for taking somebody that is a scum of the earth off the earth.
And real healing is important, like Trey was saying. Like, get real therapy. I know in our culture in the past, we like to go pray at the altar and just go talk to the pastor. Go get some You know, I ain't knocking that. But outside of that, go get some real therapy. Somebody that has experience dealing with childhood trauma, rape trauma, things of that nature, man, to help them process it.
I wouldn't even say go to your church because a lot of predators be in the church, man.
Oh,
Straight up.
He done threw doggone Chester the molester in
Nah,
the
for
church.
real.
God.
Shoot,
Nah,
man.
they
them
be in
altar
there.
boys be up there.
They be in there.
I
Tambourine
mean, they
players.
everywhere though.
You
No?
know how many tambourine players that are made in the church?
How many?
Yeah.
You got the stats on that?
Now I gotta pull it up, but I'm pretty sure they got a lot of tambourine players they made in the church, bro. Shit, church ain't even a safe space, man. You talking to the predator.
We can't just say all
You could be
churches, man.
No, I ain't saying all. I ain't
So you
saying
just
all,
said
but
when
they
you
in
just
the
say
church.
church. Yeah, no,
They
predators
in
are
the church.
everywhere. But
Man, look at the
hopefully
Catholic
you know,
church, man.
hopefully you have somebody at your church that's like safe to talk to. But outside of that, don't just
I'm
rely
gonna go to
on
the
religion.
professional, the licensed person, bro. Hopefully they not 1-2. You know what I'm saying?
Like he was saying, you got to go get to somebody who specializes in trauma and childhood trauma because
What the hell the pastor gonna do? Tell me to pray about it and forgive?
I just
Nah,
don't like.
this ain't-
I don't
this
knock
ain't something for
anybody's
you to forgive
spiritual
about.
walk, man. So like I don't know what they pastor may tell them. They pastor may say what you said. Hey, well, yeah, I might run down on them. I don't know what type of pastor they got. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, do not. Our culture has like historically relied on, you know, praying at the altar, praying about things, or taking it to God, because that's. I've addressed certain things like that. That's been the thing. Just take it to God and leave it in God's hands. No, that's
Shit,
how
he
people
know
get
about it.
murdered.
What am I gonna tell them for?
That's how
He
people
know
get killed
about it.
right there, bro. Just telling people to put it in God's hands, man. Yeah,
God knew
God
about it though.
told
He
me
know
to
about it, right?
spin the block.
Shit, he let it happen.
I mean,
Whoa.
Like the hell, like I told this nigga don't pray. I knew this nigga don't pray. Golly, boy, you gonna say?
He said God let it happen. That's not how life
Well,
works.
yeah,
That's not-
we got different ones, boy. I don't know who you praying through, boy.
I mean, it's just words and how things actually work is just, you know what I'm saying? I don't think let happen. Things happen.
See, Nova said God let that happen, and he'll say God let Trump live.
He did. He let it all happen, right?
Go ahead, man. That's yeah. I wouldn't say let. That's
Let is what's the word for it? How do they call it? Passive aggressive. And you know what I'm saying? That
Antagonist.
look, yeah, it's a passive aggressive approach to, like, you know, he's slick talking a little bit.
yeah. I don't know what they did to you in church. They
Who?
didn't let you play the tambourine, so he mad.
Shit, I don't want to play no tambourine in church, cuz. I'm good. Want no tambourine playing over here, dog.
He must got
Nah, but they
baptized
say-
and the pastor had on the Speedo.
Yeah, nah.
boy came up under that water, dog. Oh,
Yeah, nah.
dang.
All right, we're gonna do our 2 minute. What we got, man? We're up out of here. I want to tap back in, man, tomorrow.
We got-
on
we got
topics.
to, man.
National championship is tonight. We got a black coach for the first time in the national championship, man. So me personally, I am a Notre Dame Irish tonight, man. Marcus Freeman, let's get it, baby.
Let's go.
Betting on black?
Buckeyes.
Betting on black, baby.
Go Buckeyes.
I'm right there with you.
You got your MAGA president. Now you going, you know, white coach tonight.
Nah, I just like the
You're right.
Buckeyes, man. I just
Because they color red.
I think the Buckeyes is gonna win, but I'm rooting for the brother.
Yeah, I'm going for the
Because I
brother,
bet
man.
on black, baby.
Freeman ain't.
I want to see brother
I ain't-
win. You
I
think he
ain't
can
rocking
go to the league if they win?
Nah, I think he's a college coach. He's so young, bro. Like his future is very bright. I don't foresee him leaving a program like Notre Dame. That's like a lifer job.
Then he might be the
I
black
would.
Lou Holtz.
He could very well be the black and Asian Lou Holtz.
Asian,
as well.
but 38 years old, man. That's impressive, dog.
He said he don't see none of that. He don't worry about all that. That's what he said. He don't worry about all.
I
the
ain't mad at
colors
that
and
take.
stuff, bro.
Yeah,
He
sometimes you can't let it preoccupy you, man. Like some people
Yeah, he don't
lead on.
acknowledge it, man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that take, bro. Like, it could be, you know, a distraction as well. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to take of like even calling your business a black business and everything. It's a similar situation. Like it's his business, bro. Like it could be a distraction. He's just focusing on winning. They ain't something he harp on. Then why do it? Because media is telling you to lead on the black first thing. If he been doing and working his career, how he been working it, and just being a black man is just being a black man. He ain't got to lead with it and say, I won as a black man. And on the other foot, Franklin was leading with it at Penn State. And I respect both brothers, man. Like, as long as he ain't saying he ain't black, like the Tiger Woods type vibes, then we all right. If he starts saying he ain't black, then, you know, it's like, all right, let's get him up out of here. Now, Ohio
That might
State,
come
go
after the rain.
Buckeyes.
That might come after the rain.
Yeah, then we got to cancel him like Rick Ross, Nelly, and Snoop. I ain't canceling nobody. I'm just saying what the streets is gonna do. I don't cancel. I let entertainers entertain. Tap dance for me, and when you finish tap dance, I don't care what you do in your personal life. I don't care who you vote for. You are an entertainer. You are here to do monkey and dance things for me, man. Entertain me.
That's it.
That's
Do your
it.
job.
That's it. I do like Nelly's take though, because what I was regurgitating was Nelly's take. He was just like, "What's the difference between me and anybody else that works for the president?" It's no difference, man. And I ain't mad at that take. And like Trey was saying too, he's broke, not getting hired. Rappers, he's gotta make money.
The man was just on meth, man. The man was just on meth. And
Who was on
doggone, he
meth?
got a new baby from Ashante.
That's a false allegation.
Melly was on?
No, he wasn't.
That boy was on meth, man. Y'all might want to look it up, man.
Oh,
No,
wait.
that
Then,
was.
then
that
Soldier
was
Boy just
thrown
got
out for a
pepper
reason.
sprayed by doggone Charles and White. Man, let them people, man. Them boy hurt.
When Nelly was
Don't
on
go by the
meth? I ain't
doggone-
never heard that. He said he
Who?
was on meth? Nelly.
Oh man, that's a police report.
Yeah, that whole thing was thrown out, bro. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like it was a hoax, man. I don't think it was real, bro. Like that's why I'm saying I don't think we got enough listeners to get sued, but just in case, that's it. You gotta let entertainers entertain, bro. That's just what they do, bro. Like they performing. We just gotta find better things to care about. Bro.
Back to Ron Tony, man. I mean, we'll be back here tomorrow. We got 30 more minutes to give y'all. I know, pass the cup.
Let's go. Start it off, Trey.
Oh man, I got to drink out of the cup first. Yeah, I think one, just, I want to acknowledge, Black excellence, man. Shout out to Martin Luther King, man. Shout out to that brother, his family, the legacy they built. And I just want to kind of like live my life focusing on like how I can build my legacy and leave behind a good name. So that's all I got as far as passing my cup, man. Focus on your legacy, man, and not these doggone entertainers. They're going to dance, nigga, dance. So whoever want to drink out of the cup next.
Man, I got it, man. I just want to say, appreciate everybody that actually like, share, comment, and engage with us. Shout out to them, to those people. I appreciate you, whether you text, hit us up. But to the people that send me requests for their kids' fundraisers, and you have never in your life liked, shared, subscribed, or commented on any of the posts, engaged with anything that I've done. If I had donut shop, the merch that we sell,
I don't think they're gonna hit it.
Teacup podcast, man, forget you and your kids. I hope they don't get the money that they need for that fundraiser. Cause I ain't giving them a dime. So I hope they don't hit their mark. Just as much as you not messing with me, I ain't messing with you. So don't send me that message. Don't send me that inbox. Don't send me nothing talking about help your kid when you ain't did nothing to show love or support for me. It's free to like, share, and comment and subscribe. That's free. And you don't even want to do that. But you want me to give some money to your kid, buy some popcorn so they can go to play some football? Man, forget them. I hope they never make it.
Golly, not the kids.
Nah, that boy think the people that don't. He talking to the people that don't support him at the end of the podcast. I don't think they're gonna hear this. We got to clip this up
That's good.
for Instagram because they gonna tune in for the show. Top of the dome, man. I gotta start preparing for this, man. But just some thoughts I was having earlier, man. God belief, self belief is the same thing. If your self confidence is low, check your devotion with your God. It's probably low. When you believe in God the right way and you tapped in and you spend that time on devotion, that self-confidence is going to exude. You're just going to feel better. You're going to do better. You're going to chase better. So if your confidence is low, your ambition is low, and a lot of that stuff is low around just your motivation, check your devotion with your God. Go fast, go pray, read more, but tap in, man. Your belief, your confidence is low, and you ain't dripping with sauce because you ain't believing and you ain't devoted to your God the right way, man. That's all I got.
Preacher.
That's what I'm saying. But just know, if you have never, you have never supported me and my crew in anything, before you press send on that message to me about a fundraiser for your child, ask yourself this: have I ever liked, shared, commented, subscribed, brought something from his donut shop, brought something from the merch shop? Have I did anything to support this guy? If not, don't send it. Don't send it.
Trey, you got a second one too? You want to go again, Trey?
I ain't got no more. I'm go ahead.
Hey, man, I see y'all boys tomorrow with the Daily Cup, man. It's been fun.
right.
Oh, somebody said duck up. We're so related. Oh man.
All right, we out. Shout out to my cousin Booza. Love you.
Yeah, make sure she get them donuts.